giver of the purple moon. Magic runs through my rivers. You can call me the child of the moon. Inside of eyes, sky and sea, high and deep, haze surrounds me. I will guide your mind to set your body free. Touched passion emotionally, I can see your reflection through me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, child, take me away. In 27 days, I got new things coming my way. Pack up my batch of purple haze, then I'ma be on my way. Light in the dark, I will always shine bright and expose my purple light. So you don't have to worry, baby, I know the way. Nothing can harm us, they walk by our sides. Angels and demons, they share the same ride. And what a better view we'll have from the moon. Ooh, child, take me away. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Gotta go, need to go, wanna go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Gotta go, need to go, have to go to the moon. Let's go, wanna go, need to go to the moon. Let's go, gotta go, wanna go to the moon. Let's go, need to go, gotta go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Let's go, let's go, let's go to the moon. Yeah. Ooh, child, take me away.
It's hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Let's go.
I love it.
Friends from all around. Friends from all around. Friends
hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. The number is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. All right, so that track just now, I'm going to try to do more of this, as I mentioned yesterday. That track just now came from Miss Aisha Music Box Brooks. Name of the track was Purple Moon Child. I like that. I like that.
And what a better view we'll have from the moon.
Yeah. I can't remember if that's one of Kesey's artists or not. Kesey's got a whole roster full of artists, man. But Aisha, she spells her name Ayeesha. Aisha Music Box Brooks. Name of that track was Purple Moon Child. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. So, yesterday the NBA trade deadline came and went without much fanfare at all. Let me run through a couple of the, I guess, more notable deals that went down. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they get Taj Gibson and Doug McDermott from the Chicago Bulls, and the Bulls get a second rounder. So I guess they're trying to fortify their front line, bringing in Taj Gibson, banger, power forward down there in the paint, do all of the dirty work. And I guess the Doug McDermott experiment, is over in Chicago. He might be one of those journeyman players that plays forever in the NBA. You remember when McDermott was coming out? He was this knockdown jump shooter. And I don't think many people said it, but as is the case for pretty much every white guy that comes out of college basketball, is Doug McDermott the next Larry Bird? Hell no! So yesterday, speaking of Larry Bird, yesterday on the Mike and Mike show on the Puppet Factory, they talked to Kevin McHale, and I'm sure a lot of y'all saw this too because it started before my show, so you had to leave that show to turn into my show. As a matter of fact, I think that show goes off right when mine comes on. But they interviewed Kevin McHale, and McHale was telling this Larry Bird story about how he was saying how Anthony Mason was like this guy, this big dude, and he was into lifting weights. And during that time, a lot of NBA players weren't, really focused on weight training and getting pumped up in muscles. You remember when Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan at the end of their careers, they had them guns? Like, they had been in the weight room a lot. Like, early in their career, they were skinny sticks. But if you look back and remember Scottie and Michael at the end of their careers, man, they looked like they had hired a trainer, man. They had some guns. Like, they had been working out. But anyway, so McHale was saying how at that time, nobody was really lifting weights except for, like, Anthony Mason. And so before this one game, and this is the legend of Larry Bird, and before this one particular game where Boston played, I'm going to guess, the Knicks at that time with Anthony Mason, Larry Bird walks up to him in the warm-up and is like, man, look at this guy here. He says, Kevin, come here. And McHale comes over there, and Larry's like, man, look at this guy. This guy looks like, freaking bodybuilder, Mr. Olympia, whatnot. And they look at him, and the game starts, and McHale says every time Bird shot a shot and it hit nothing but the bottom of the net, he would just scream out, muscles. Right. So the point was, before the game started, Bird told Mason in the warm-up, listen, those muscles don't mean a damn thing. Like, I'm about to kill you. I'm about to torch you. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop me. I'm about to eat your lunch. And I don't know if Mason was particularly guarding him or not, but Mason would at any point Bird hit a shot. He said Bird went for like 25, 27 points, just like hit three-point after three-point after three-point. It was like every time he hit a shot, he just scream out muscles. From downtown, muscles. From deep in the corner, muscles. That was funny. That was absolutely funny. Larry Bird, legendary trash talker. Legendary trash talker, man. That boy was the truth. Doug McDermott, not. Paul George did not end up being traded at all, still with the Indiana Pacers. Same thing with Butler in Chicago. He was not traded as well. A couple of things that did happen that had some impact. Number one is that the Dallas Mavericks waived Deron Williams, point guard, who now the analysts are saying is probably going to end up with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So LeBron gets his point guard that he had been talking about they needed to add some depth at the point guard position. So all indicators are that the former Dallas Maverick, Deron Williams, is going to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers for this stretch run in the second half of the season, and then, be a good backup point guard to Kyrie Irving in the playoffs. So that's a huge deal. Not really a deal. It's a deal about to be made, but it was available. It happened. It's possible because of Dallas releasing him. One other kind of note, side story from the NBA trade deadline, the deal that was made a couple of days ago. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. With Lou Williams going to the Houston Rockets, kind of paid off big last night. The big acquisition from the Los Angeles Lakers in the Rockets game against the Pelicans last night. Lou Williams, 15 minutes before the game, went out there and shot around, and Mike D'Antoni says he wants him to get his feet wet. So they put him in the game. Lou Williams, in his first appearance, he hits his first 2 3-pointers of the night, scored a team-high 27 points as the Rockets trashed the Pelicans 129-99. Sweet Lou! Sweet Lou. Right. First night out on the floor for the Houston Rockets. They probably don't even have any plays for him set up or anything particular. I mean, why would they? He's going to be a backup, six-man type player. First night with the Houston Rockets in a win that all of America is paying attention to because the Pelicans now have DeMarcus Cousins, so we want to see how they do. But the Houston Rockets blow doors off, man. 129-99, beating the dog doo-doo out of the Pelicans, man. And where is Houston right now in the West? Okay, so Houston's in the third spot right now with a 41-18 record. They're 8 games out of first place. The Golden State Warriors, they're not going to catch Golden State. Golden State is just dominating right now. But they are 4.5 games behind San Antonio. Probably won't catch San Antonio. But I'll tell you what, the Houston Rockets in the playoffs, man, they're going to be a hard out. Like they are clicking on all cylinders right now, man, with D'Antoni and the up and down system that they run. The fact that James Harden right now is a leading candidate for MVP. Eric Gordon's playing good basketball. Eric Gordon's a fantastic player, but the problem with Eric Gordon, he can never stay healthy. But Eric Gordon's playing good right now. They got the veteran and Trevor Ariza, that Capella kid, and they got Nene at the center position. And then once again, they're scoring a lot of points. They are scoring a lot of points right now in the league, and James Harden is unstoppable. So it's going to be very interesting when the playoffs roll around. And the Houston Rockets, now they add a little bit of depth to their bench with Lou Williams, man. Real good deal. A couple other little moves that happened yesterday. The Suns traded forward P.J. Tucker to Toronto for forward Jared Sullinger. I got to be honest with you, I didn't even realize Jared Sullinger wasn't in Boston anymore. Tells you how much I paid to the attention I paid to the Boston Celtics. But Jared Sullinger and a pair of second-round draft picks and an acquired power forward. They acquired power forward Mike Scott, the rights to Turkish guard Sinek Akyol, and cash considerations from Atlanta for the top 55 protected 2017 second-round pick. So there was a lot there. So bottom line is Mike Scott, he's been with the Hawks for 5 or 6 years, had a lot of injury issues this year out of Virginia. I like Mike Scott, but just kind of sporadic, really never blossom into one of the starting type player for the Hawks in his tenure here. But so he's on the moves. That's one of the things that the Hawks did as well, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there wasn't anything else of significance that really went down. I guess probably the biggest thing was the McDermott thing. And